estoy viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sí que no voy a cambiar, los que se viraron que les vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llega.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Domingo Germán is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
So here is Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the second baseman, Marcus.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 405.
A ball and a strike. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now at the plate here is Bo Bichette. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play right at .333. 16 homers and 41 RBIs. The 1-0. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play at 313. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Odor is there, and there's out number 2. So 2 out, nobody on, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. Again a 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 2-0 Toronto.
I'm out of chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good in the show. Pick it up, pay.
Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sliced hard on the ground, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The second baseman.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. The 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So to get his day started at the plate, Mike Ford trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
LeMahieu over at second. Torres at first, 2 out in the inning. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2 fouled off. drive base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium, and we are tied 2-2. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. First offering, fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
This one's down to third. LeMahieu with a great stop to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Joe Panic, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
1-1. Count 1 and 2.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Andujar is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece.
Is this redemption for my soul? Oh, ground to it.
Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Miguel
The
Andujar.
left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled off. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Guerrero is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
The center field.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Oh, what a stop! Wow!
batting ninth.
Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The catcher.
Matt, back to you.
Number 7.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Andujar is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Stepping in next, Marcus Semien. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And the pitch. Swing and a high chopper. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He loses him on ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., man at first after the 2-out walk. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope.
Bichette leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, that's bad.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding in is Gleyber Torres. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. From the belt, kicks and deals as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Guerrero. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's it.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Two balls and no strikes.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's fouled away. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Here's the first pitch, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. First offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
That misses, ball 4, and Panic's aboard.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in once again is Reese McGuire. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front, 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Mike Ford. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. To the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0. Popped up. Bichette is there. 1 out.
Now back. Left.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Andujar is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Andujar is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Guerrero able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 2. Albert Abreu will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the AB on its way. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well. So it's a full count now, 3-2. Fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping up is Kyle Higashioka. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
High in the air down the right field line. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball right down the line in left. Guerrero will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. And this will be fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
.30 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
I've got a choice to sacrifice myself where I can take that torch from the noise and become that.
All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One-0 count. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He bounced out last time up. The 0-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Popped him up. Higashioka over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now to the plate, Joe Panik. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Panik leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3 and 1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next to hit, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 pitch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gartner comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Bo Bichette will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. As a look, now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Blue Jays on top, 6-2. Trent Thornton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. bottom of the 6th inning now, and here is the outfielder Mike Ford.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
First offering. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Clint Frazier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The center fielder, number 11.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First delivery to him as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his first home run of the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, he was 0 in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Joel Payamps takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1-2, here it comes. Three runs already home here. Hit down the third baseline. Panic's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. Toronto leads this one 6-5. Luis Cessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. A swinging bunt up the 3rd baseline.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down to the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Ready now is Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it, however, at 6-5.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me.
last half of the seventh here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Bichette is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now it'll be Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now, Joe Panik, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set and the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off for ball 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. Runners going. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as they open up an 8-5 lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Bichette, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Swung on and grounded foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set, and the payoff pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 5. Tyler Chatwood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, here is Mike Ford. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
In now, Clint Frazier. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Guerrero calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Up next, Brett Gardner. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well. That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Men on third with 2 down. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied down the left field line. And it's fouled away. Left side. Bichette's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Gardner is off of first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We've played 8 full. The Jays lead it 8-6. Michael King enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, LLV.
And now in the box, Rendell Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
3-2 now. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. Three-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 one more time. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next to dig in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 1 for 4 so far. From the stretch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with one down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Adore. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Toronto night. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail it by 2. Jordan Romano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Rougned Odor. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that misses there, so he runs to count full now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you, you have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
At the plate now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Last chance for the Yankees. Hit on the ground to third. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
At the plate, Mike Ford. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. Two
balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Torres with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 5th winner of the year. Domingo Germán was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jordan Romano records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.